Hello. Hi, welcome friends. Hope everybody's having a good evening so far. We're coming in with more Christmas in July projects. Woohoo! We had a good one last night with our Christmas garland. So we are going to try to keep that momentum rolling, and we are going to do on our simple shapes. And these are pretty awesome. Let me hold them up so you guys can see them. They've got some nice little detail in there. They're very thin, so they're perfect that you could put on a little picture stand. There's a couple different things you could do. You could hole punch it, make garland out of these if you wanted to. But tonight we're going to just do Noel on here. And then I think I'm just going to make, again, I've got some more of my pretty dollar store ribbon. And I think I'm just going to make a bow for around the bottom or top. I'm not sure. That's kind of why I went a little bit in the middle on the simple shapes with this. And I'm just going to use classic red and green colors for here. Then I have this, which was actually our house cutout that has Home Sweet Home on the one side. But on the back, I want to make it Christmas so that I can have it this during the year and then flip it and it will become Christmassy. So hello. Hey, Michelle, how are you? So we're going to make it Christmassy on this side and then have it for our everyday decor, which matches the colors in my living room. So that's perfect. So we're going to, again, probably go with some gold on here. But what I want to do, I want to show you guys how awesome this is, because, let me find my tray, because you can actually paint with our paste. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to block some of this out and do some cool lines on here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my placement tape. You can just use painter's tape if you have it. That's fine too, but I've just got some placement tape here. So I am literally just randomly doing this. There's no rhyme or reason. Hey, Kyle, how are you? There's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm kind of just winging it, and we're going to hope for the best. So I'm just going to block out. I don't know why I went so far over. I'm going to block out some space here so that I can just kind of paint some fun little lines in here. So there's one line at the top. And then I think I'm going to do another line at the bottom. I need more placement tape. That one ran out. Let's grab another one. And then I think I'm just going to do, now what I want to do is use the ornaments. Oh, I forgot to mention which transfer I'm using. I am so sorry. I jumped right into the project without even telling you that this is our Christmas greetings transfer. So sorry about that. I got a little excited. It's got Merry Christmas, which is pretty flippin' awesome on the bottom. And then it's got these awesome ornaments. And then obviously the other piece to it is Noel, which I just showed you. So what I wanted to do was kind of make it look like it was hanging from here. So let me rethink my tape layout. And maybe I'm only going to color the top. Let me rethink this for a minute. Let me put this down so I can see how far down the transfer comes, so I know what space I've got to work with. So now that will be at the bottom. I think I'm going to color the tip of my house cutout, and then I'm also going to color a little space right. Do I want to do a little space right here? And then maybe another little space right above it. Try to make it even. Okay, there we go. So what I did was I just put the placement tape. So I'm going to paint in the white sections. And then hopefully, I have it upside down. Hopefully it's going to look kind of like, I might need to bring this down. I might have to do another one because I kind of want it to look like it's coming down from there. So we might have to do another one, but let's get into what we're doing here. So what do I want to do? I think I want to do red and gold ornaments, and then I think I'm just going to paint the top white. So let's grab a sturdy stick. We'll do this one first. So I'm going to put a little bit of and I'm actually using ink because I love this color green. So I'm using ink instead of paste. And it's Meadow is the color that I'm using. So I'm going to put just a little bit of water in here. I'm going to mix it up just a little bit so that we can paint with it. I want to paint first so I can let that dry. You can do this with the paste or the ink. At least I hope you can do it with the ink. I've never tried it with the ink. So we're going to wing it and see what happens. But if you can do it with the paste, I think you can do it with the ink. That makes sense to me. So let me grab a brush. I have a little dollar store paintbrush right here. We're just going to get some of that color. And I'm just going to paint it right across the top here. Just to add some color detail. So that's that. And then we'll get another line right here. Get a little bit more color. There we go. And then we'll do one more line right here. A little bit more. Perfect. All right, now we've got our lines. I think that looks pretty good. I'm just going to add just a little bit more, make it just a little darker. And then I'm going to put this off to the side. And we'll go to Noel while we let this dry for a little bit. Okay. So we just did some lines at the top of our house. We'll set that over here to the side. Let's bring in our Noel. And I think I'm going to do Noel red and then add a little pop of green right here in the berries red. So I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to do, I have a little tiny squeegee that I cut one of our old squeegees so that I can come in here and do the green leaf real quick. And you could use the multi-tool for this too. That's got a nice small little edge there to get in and get some fine detail work. So we've got that covered in our green. And then I'll just peel that back and then lightly let that lay back down. Now, because I did that, I need to make sure that the rest of the transfer doesn't have any bubbles in it. So just I'm pressing in that area to make sure that's down. Okay, now we can move on to our red and do the rest of the project in red. Okay, we're just going to cover all the silkscreen area with red. Going to be kind of simple. You know what? I probably should have done the inside of the O in gold. That would have looked cool. Well, that's okay. That's all right. Next time, next project that I do with this transfer, I'll do it that way. Okay, just being careful not to touch the green where I just chalked. Getting all that excess back off. That one was easy peasy. There we go. Just set this over here so I can take that and clean my transfer off. How easy was that, guys? I love that. So crisp on there. And then just adding some pop of ribbon on there. Perfect. I may not, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I may just add some twine to this. Because I think that will look really pretty too. So what we could do, I think I'll have twine right here too. That might be an option. Here we go. I have my ball of twine right here. So what we could do is we could just, I'm going to lean it off the edge here for a second to get this started. We could literally just wrap a couple times around with some twine in like kind of random haphazard fashion here. And then I could maybe do a little trinket on the top. So I want to make sure that Noel was dry. So what I would do is just get my hot glue gun and glue that in the back here, which I don't have my hot glue gun on, but you kind of get the gist. I could wrap it around the bottom and the top. You're absolutely right, Michelle. This transfer is amazing. Look how crisp the letters came out with the red, candy apple red, and the meadow green, which is the ink. Love it. I'm just going to hold that here. But yeah, you could come back in. I could actually just leave it like this and then put a bow right in the center. So I need to get my hot glue gun plugged in. And then I'll finish that guy off. And we might pop a ribbon here. We could pop a little jingle bell. You can pop whatever you want. Honestly, it's up to you. And then you can finish it off that way. That is really cute. I like that. I like how that came out. So let's get back to our house real quick. I am going to just remove this transfer real quick because I want to dry the chalk paste that I painted with. And I don't want my hairdryer to touch the transfer. I don't want to mess it up. So there we go. All right. So let's just dry the top here where we have the lines that I painted. We're going to kind of speed the drying process along here. And it should dry fairly quick because it is on a porous surface. Hey Denise, how are you? It's on a porous surface, so it should dry pretty quickly. Because I feel like I might want to do another layer of painting with the paste on here, or in this case, painting with the ink. I feel like it needs to be a little darker. I want that to really pop. Let's grab just a little bit more. Okay. There we go. All righty. Let's give that another quick shot of some heat to help dry that along. And then I want to have it so that it's looking like the ornaments are kind of coming down from, yay! I got an email, my order shipped. It just popped up on the screen. I'm so excited. That is the order from launch day from our brand new catalog. It just popped up on the screen that my order shipped. Yay! Doing a little happy dance. That's so awesome. That made my night. Yay. All right, let's see if we can get this off of here. This might not be completely dry yet. I'm just going to go right in the trash with that because it's got paint all over it. Okay. I don't think I've ever painted with our chalk paste like this with the lines and the paper and all. Bled a little bit over here because I probably didn't have the tape down hard enough. But that's okay. It kind of looks like a pencil. That's funny. I made it look kind of like a pencil because I colored in the tip of it. But that's all right. I don't mind that. We're going to add in the transfer down here. Now, I just want to make sure that is dry because this is going to touch. I have to make sure that's good and dry. Yay, Michelle! So happy. The reason I'm concentrating on this line here because this transfer is going to touch it, and I don't want to pick up any of the paint that I just put down here. So it's still a little tacky, so I'm just going to go lightly and kind of try to have the line of the green be right at the edge of where the ornaments come in. So it looks like they're kind of hanging from it. So I'm just going to do that pretty lightly up there. I don't want to pull off the paint I just did. Okay, again, I'm going to use ink again because I love the gold ink, and I think it's going to look super adorable for one of these guys to be gold. I think I'll just do gold red, and I did pull out my sage paste, but I think I'm going to keep it the same colors that I did the other one, with just adding the gold in. So let's do that. We'll do gold here on the edge, and I'm just going to be very simple about it and just do all one color here. I might do the string on the other ones gold, just to tie the gold in a little bit. I might be sorry that I did that because the string does come in a little close. Let me get my glasses back on so I can see here, so that I'm not hitting the tip of this one. There we go. Alrighty, got that one. Get a little bit more on here. Okay. There we go. Perfect. And then I'm going to go right back to my red. We'll do the red on the middle guy. And I love these because these, my jam is tiered trays. So these surfaces are perfect for your holiday tiered tray. If you're into that kind of thing, which I am obsessed with tiered trays still to this day. I'll move my camera over and show you one of my summer tiered trays. Hey, it's hubby is on watching. I'll show you the summer tiered tray that I put together that's all about sun. There we go. We're almost done. We've got our green ornament. Okay. All right, let's peel this back and see. Hopefully I didn't peel any of that green that I just painted up. All right, we look good. We look good. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I don't think I really like that I colored in the tip so much. I probably should have left that off. But I like how that came out, and I think it goes great once I hot glue my string here on in the back. So we've got two coordinating Christmas pieces that you can use on your tier tray or just use on your mantle. They're perfect for either place. Oh, let's move that out of the way. Thanks, Michelle. I think they came out super adorable. Cute little pieces for Christmas. Let me slide the camera over and I'll show you if you guys don't know what I mean by a tier tray. Hey, Lila, how are you? Let me come around. So this is what I'm talking about when I mention tier trays. This is one of them that I have right here. So hopefully you guys can see that. I'm going to move this over too. So here's a tier tray idea that I use some shop surfaces. Your tier trays to whatever holiday. So that's why I was mentioning like this would be perfect to fit right in there along with some other Christmas goodies. And if you don't have a lot of room, these are perfect to just decorate, and you can make that a centerpiece somewhere if you like live in an apartment. I match my table right. I do. I try to coordinate a little bit. But that's an idea of a tiered tray. So you can just put fun little things that kind of coordinate. And so that's why I went with the coordinating two surfaces tonight with the one transfer. But I've got other ideas for this transfer. So stay tuned for that. And I hope you join me tomorrow for yet another day of Christmas in July fun projects that I can't wait to share with you. And I look forward to seeing you then. And we will continue on. Thank you, Lila. The angel wings, aren't they awesome? They are actually, I had mentioned in another live that that they're Precious Moments dolls, statues up there, and they're just very dear to my heart. So I thought, that transfer with the wings will be perfect to go on either side of my little Precious Moments. I just thought it fit in so cute together. You have a wonderful night too, Michelle. I will be talking to you soon. And I thank you guys again so much for tuning in. I appreciate your time. And I hope you enjoyed tonight's Christmas in July, day 3. And stay tuned tomorrow for day 4. So have a magical night. Bye.